Today's fresh manna. When will you grow up? Hebrew 5:11-14. Illustration. I read of a principal in a high school who had an administrative post to fill. He promoted one of his teachers with 10 years of teaching experience to the job. When the announcement was made, another teacher in this school came to him terribly upset. She said, "Why did you put that teacher in this position? He has only had 10 years of experience, and I've had 25 years. Yet you passed me over in favor of him." And the principal said, "I'm sorry, you're wrong. You haven't had 25 years of experience. You have had 1 year's experience 25 times. Source unknown. Maturity. This is exactly the situation with these Hebrew Christians. They had been going through the same experience again and again, all the years of their Christian life, but had never grown. In this passage the writer makes it very clear that age will never, in itself, bring spiritual maturity. Dr. Warren Wiersbe explains it best when he shows how the writer deals with 4 marks of spiritual immaturity. 1. Dullness toward the Word, verse 11. One of the first symptoms of spiritual backsliding is dullness toward the Bible. Many Christians may be experts in the worldly things but are illiterate in the Bible knowledge too. Inability to share, verse 12a. Not all Christians have the gift of teaching, but all can share what they learn from the Word. One of the hardest lessons children must learn is the lesson of sharing. The same is true with many Christians when it comes to sharing spiritual things. Many can sing like Beatles, but when it comes to sharing God's Word, they're dumb. 3. A baby food diet, verses 12b-13. The milk of the Word refers to what Jesus Christ did on earth. This includes His birth, life, teaching, death, burial and resurrection. The meat of the Word refers to what Jesus Christ is now doing in heaven as our high priest. Many have not gone beyond Psalms, preaching on healing and blessings. They never look at the epistles at all. 4. Unskillful in using the Word, verse 14. A characteristic of little children is that they lack discernment. A baby will put anything in its mouth. And a mature believer will listen to any preacher on the radio or television and not be able to identify whether or not he is true to the Scriptures. Application. My capacity to feast on the deeper truths of God's Word will depend on my own spiritual growth. In order to feast at God's banquet table I must grow in the Lord and put into practice what I have learned. Only then will my capacity to understand increase. Be challenged. A Othniel. August 31, 2023. God bless you.